All right, here we go. Techthusiasm, 500 subscriber milestone, just hit within the last couple days. Let's talk about what's going on with the channel and what's coming up next. So I'll start with a couple stats. One, I started this channel probably 5 years later than I should have if I would have taken my wife's suggestions to go ahead and get started podcasting or something in the interim. But in any case, I got started in late June of 2021 here, which means the channel's been active for just over a 5-month anniversary. And in that time, I've hit just over 80 videos published. So I'm hoping to keep up that cadence, put out a few videos a week, keep the content flowing. Very excited to do so. So over the last few months, what's happened? So in that time, I think I've definitely started getting more comfortable on camera and hoping that I'm showing a little more personality, a little more excitement, and I'm just more entertaining, right? More information is getting through, better information, and I'm doing it in a more entertaining way. I'm definitely scripting a lot less. I'm talking a little bit more off the cuff, doing notes and bullet points rather than kind of writing and reading maybe as much as I was in the past. So I've learned so much in these last 5 months as well about shooting video, editing video, managing audio. And so hopefully you've seen the production value of the channel go up quite a bit over these months. I've given up trying to put myself in front of the TV with the logos and that sort of thing, and started to try to differentiate the videos a little bit more, doing the Tesla videos in the car, doing the home theater videos here by the rack with a little better lighting. I bought some better microphones and that sort of thing. So hopefully that's all coming through and translating. And I've also learned how to use the editing software quite a bit more. Spent many hours going through tutorials and experimenting with things to be able to do more stuff in the given videos. So again, I hope that's all coming through, and I've definitely learned a ton. The other thing also trying to accomplish is adding more structure to the channel. I'm a pretty organized person. I like things orderly and clean, so I applied some commonization to the way I do my video naming and I do the thumbnails. So the home theater videos are black and the Tesla videos are red and computing is blue, video games is orange. So rest assured, from me, you're going to get hopefully a very structured, what is presented as a nice production value type of channel, as just a one-man show essentially from the beginning and continuing going forward, and I'll keep learning from that. I've optimized the way that I put some of the playlists in. I've optimized my posting, trying to put videos at noon when the metrics or the analytics are showing more people are kind of online and watching, getting into a bit of a cadence in scheduling, trying to hit like Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Saturday, and so on. So if there's suggestions that folks have to also kind of better manage the channel or some things mechanically that you think I could be doing to make the channel better or whatnot, throw them in the comments. I'm receptive to constructive criticism, and by all means, let me know. So then, next steps, what's going to happen as we continue going forward here? Well, it's very, very clear that folks are more interested in the home theater topics, and quite honestly, I like those the most as well. I would say the home theater AV is the number one of my interest in my hobby, kind of out of all the stuff I talk about, and so I'm going to really make that more of the focal point. I've already done that by making multiple home theater playlists, putting that stuff towards the top. My goal is to maintain something likely a 2/3, 1/3 split. So 2 out of every 3 videos or 2 videos a week related to home theater and 1 related to another topic. And that might be the Tesla, that might be video gaming, it might be something for computing. But I still like making the technology cast a little bit wider of a focus and talking about some of those other things. I'm having fun with it, and so I would still like to continue to have this be a little bit of an umbrella channel, home theater focused for sure. And you can see in the new logo and the bumper, I really tried to make the home theater more front and center and the other items kind of be more supportive on the side. But we'll see where things go. If talking about that other stuff takes away from this being a home theater channel, we'll see what happens. I can always spin stuff out or so on, but I don't want to make any big changes right now. We're still way too early in this endeavor. No need to majorly rock the boat, but I do want to respond to what people are interested in, what people are watching, and make stuff that really matters and help folks and gets absorbed by the maximum number of people possible. So the other thing I'm hoping to do, I think it's played pretty well when I've had some of the family on doing stuff. I'd like to bring my wife in on a couple of things, get her opinions on items, and my kids as well. They're having a lot of fun in the background of the channel, and I'd like to do more with them and kind of foster their interest and so on as well. So maybe we'll see them a little bit more in the months ahead. So in terms of goals, I would really like to see the channel keep growing. Of course, the next major milestone will be 1,000 subs, and that's when a lot of stuff happens on YouTube. The monetization tab opens up, although as I understand it, that first rung of monetization really isn't worth very much. But I'm really hoping to be there maybe by about February of 2022. So hey, please share the channel. Let other folks that you know in your life that might be interested in some of the content here know about it. It'll be a long time before I'm quitting my day job for YouTube. Won't be doing that anytime soon. But I do look forward into 2022 to maybe trying to have some kind of a revenue stream start up out of the channel. And rest assured, whatever I can make out of this channel, it's going right back into it. Meaning I want to put that money into upgrading gear that I can talk about, doing stuff in my home theater that I can talk about. So that's the path forward. If at some point into the new year we start supporting the channel in other ways financially, rest assured your money's going to come back to you in terms of interesting content and more expansive content and that sort of thing. And so we'll see when the YouTube monetization opens up at some point. But also I want to start looking at some other options, maybe some affiliate links for stuff that I'm talking about. I don't know how Patreon works with conjunction with YouTube. Maybe check that out, get you some Techthusiasm mugs or whatever for the holidays. So we'll see where that goes. I'm doing this for fun right now, and again, I'm not expecting to quit my nice day job anytime soon. But the more I can do with the channel, the more I can do with the channel. So it's a virtuous cycle, and I really want to rev it up. So the other goal that I have as well is to continue making connections with what's going on here. I've been with the Fun Waste of Time guys and podcasted there a little bit. I've been with some local folks around Michigan talking home theater stuff now. I'll be writing articles going forward on AVS Forum. And so lots of things are happening as a result of this in the background. And so I'm reaching out to other people. I'm really excited to touch base with other creators and collaborate and create some things together, maybe pop up in some other places as well. I've been reaching out to companies that make home theater gear, audio, video, whatever. I'm trying to introduce the channel to them and talk about what they have and what my interest in it might be. Particularly companies who make gear that I would like to have in my space and so on, that I've been researching and choosing out of my own choices versus just kind of general reviewing. I think I have a long time to go before anybody's probably going to just be sending me stuff for general review. So it's going to be more personal, I think, for a good ways to come. What am I doing? What am I buying? And that sort of stuff. But I think that can be very useful and helpful and entertaining. And then by the same token, I want to get in touch with more local enthusiasts, have local friends engaged in the show here, the local integrators and such that I know. Get out and showcase some systems around the Michigan area here, and just find a way to cast a wider net of interesting content, again, all under the banner of technology and particularly the home theater stuff. So I think I've got a lot of opportunity ahead, just have to keep making connections, make proposals, seize on it, and so on. So all very exciting. Lastly, immediate things coming up. So part and parcel with a couple of the things that I just described, I've got a bunch of system upgrades in mind and some things that I want to change, some things that I want to add, some new dimensions of my system that I want to add as we cross out of 2021 and go into 2022. I'll make a more concerted video probably on what those specifically are, but spoiler alert, I'm thinking amps, I'm thinking some audio processing, I'm thinking about seats, I'm thinking about vinyl, and so on. And of course, all of that would be a major part of the channel into the new year. And I also want to get into some more detailed technical aspects, right, of the mechanics of what I'm using and what does it look like and how do you use it, how do you connect it, how am I configuring it, calibrating hands-on. I'm going to get my hands on REW and other things, showcase a little more about the auto calibration that these devices allow you to access for my own information and my own learning and fun, and then of course, share it all on the channel as well. So lots more along that line, I think, coming up also. And I think folks have been really interested in some of those videos that have gone up, my experiences specifically using the Trinoff, some of the videos I've got coming up or just started with my friend's Anthem receiver, and I think I can make some pretty unique stuff. One of my conceptions for the channel originally is make stuff that I'm interested in watching, right? If I'm thinking about a piece of gear or I'm thinking about spending my money on something, what do I want to know about it? I go searching on YouTube. I watch YouTube stuff all the time. And so what kind of videos do I want to find? And then sometimes I can't find them, so who better to make them than me? Make the stuff that would have been useful for me, for my gear, for my research, for my learning that I couldn't find, and maybe fill some niches and so on that aren't being addressed. 500 subscribers. Thank you so much, everybody, for sticking with the channel, liking, subscribing, all the stuff that you've done. Please share the channel with your friends and anybody that you know might be interested. I've got a long road of this ahead. I'm very excited to keep making stuff. Let me know in the comments, what are the things that you want to see? Is there anything I'm doing that you kind of want me to stop? Is there something that you want me to do more of? Is there something that I'm not doing that you want to see me start? All that kind of feedback, I would love it. Put it in the comments for this video. Rest assured I'll read it. I try to read and respond to every single comment that comes through all of the videos on the channel, so your feedback is being heard. Thanks so much. Please like and subscribe and stick with me for more. Thanks so much.